Hello everyone, my name is Joakim Seiler and I'm head gardener here at Gunnebo House, where we are having this workshop, Pathways and Stone Walls in Historic Gardens. Now we're going to have a closer look at the French-Swedish management regimes for pathways. And the thing that was typical for Swedish and French pathways in the 18th century was that they were soft. They were made out of soft material on the surface. So it was sandy pathways. They were managed with the tools, the Dutch hoe, the garden rake, this planer or rabot, the traditional tool for making the levels on the pathways, a basket for the weeds, and the birch broom. Maybe this tool is the one that feels most odd today. The birch broom was very common, often made by the gardeners themselves in the winter time, and this is basically the plastic rake in the historic garden. This was a tool that was used to rake leaves, to rake weeds, and to rake snow in the winter outside the doorstep. It was used for many different purposes in gardens and around houses, and sometimes also in houses, especially on farms. Clean the area with the birch broom to take away the debris and the leaves before weeding. And hopefully you have the wind from the right direction, so you don't have to do it more than once. And then you collect the material. And if you don't have a lot of leaves and debris on the pathway, you can go directly to the Dutch hoe and start with weeding instead. And basically there are two types of hoes. It's the push hoe, which is this one. You push this one away from your body. And the other one is the pull hoe, which you use towards your body. But the Dutch hoe is meant to be used away from your body, like this. So I will try to take out the weeds from the pathway starting with this garden rake, and then afterwards I will also use the birch broom. And you try not to take away the gravel. That's the tricky part. To take away the weeds without taking away the gravel. Now I get some more weeds, and I also start to work on getting a nice surface here. And something that is important when working on a curved pathway, which is higher in the middle, like this one, is to not move too much material to the sides. So you want it to stay in this curved line. So you don't do like this and move the material to the sides. Instead, it's better to move material from the sides to the middle to keep this shape of the pathway. And then if you want to make adjustments, you can use either the back side of the rake, or you can use this planer. And now we will adjust the whole pathway so it looks nice. So finish the job here. You can do it from the side to the middle. You want this even, clean surface, and you want the shape to work on keeping or preserving this rounded shape of pathway. And you can do this also in different ways, but it's important not to move too much material to the sides. So this is the different steps in the French-Swedish management regime for pathway management, the way it was done in the 18th century.